Hit that intro.
I love wrestling.
Check us out.
And if you love wrestling,
we love wrestling. Watch that.
Even rapping.
I'm Rachel Armstrong. And if I love wrestling, then you gotta love wrestling, and that means we all love wrestling.
We 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 love wrestling.
Then we love wrestling. I told you, we love wrestling.
Yeah! Welcome to Women in Wrestling. Ooh.
Woo-woo.
Today we got somebody about a year ago. You know, I saw a highlight clip and I was like, yo, who is this chick right here? And they was like, yo, that's Rachel Armstrong. I was like, man, I need to see her live at some point. I was going to go to a girl fight wrestling event, wasn't able to go. So then somebody sent me a message like, yo, you know, she's from Indiana. I was like, from Indy? From where I'm from? Indiana? I mean, I'm not from Indy, but I've been here so long, I claim it. And they was like, yeah, you know, we're going to get you a conversation with her. Had to see some matches. Seen a few of her matches live. Just let you know she is an indie star, a new up-and-comer. Somebody that you should know. We have Rachel Armstrong with us today. How are you doing, Rachel?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys?
pretty good.
All right. You know, I'm pretty good. Before we get into it, Rachel, we ask an easy icebreaker question. Is why do you love wrestling, or what started your love for wrestling?
I just stumbled across it on YouTube in like middle school, and I just got hooked on it from there, and then decided I would just want to try it out, and now we are here. A couple years later.
Let's go back to middle school. You in middle school, you going through YouTube. Who is it that comes on the YouTube screen that catches your attention?
It was John Cena. He was doing a little promo, and then I was like, I saw that it was on TV too, and then I started watching it on the TV.
So you was part of the C Nation?
That's where it all started.
Oh man, she a C Nation person. All right, C Nation. So how do you transition from just being a fan, seeing it on YouTube, watching it growing up, to actually starting to wrestle?
Well, I kind of just I saw it at first, and I was like, okay, I don't know what this is, but it's okay. And then like it just kept coming back on my YouTube. Then I just kept checking it out, and then like I saw girls match, and I was like, oh snap, the girls do it too.
Yes.
And then I was like, okay, let's go. And then I just started watching more and more and more of it, and I got like so addicted to it, and I watch it every week, and like I would record it on like the cable, so that I could watch it like after I got home from like a game or something. And then it got more and more serious, and then like I was getting ready to graduate high school, and I was like, I think I want to try it. And then the pandemic came, and I was like, I don't even know what's gonna happen now. But then like everything started clearing up once I moved into like college and everything, and then I just started to find wrestling schools, and I went to the first little tryout session, and I just fell in love, and now I'm just addicted to it. We're just expanded now.
Yeah.
Addicted to it. You a weekend warrior every weekend, going to wrestling shows and wrestling on them?
That's the goal. We love road trips.
Okay. What's the longest road trip you taken so far?
A couple of months ago, I went to Colorado. That was like, and we drove, so it was like 16, pushing 17 hours.
Oh my gosh, and it was cold too. Oh my goodness.
How is it being in school and then traveling for a show and trying to keep your schoolwork up?
It's definitely hard. I'm not even gonna like cut around the bushes on that one. It's pretty hard. So like it'd be like wake up, go to class, do your thing, make sure homework's in, get the schedule going, and go to wrestling training and go hit the road for shows. All the while you gotta find time to work out and get cardio and all that in there. And like I'm still working on top of all that too. So it's all about balance, that's for sure. And if you want it, you'll definitely find a way to make it work.
What is your major?
Accounting and finance.
Oh, okay. My little brother does that. He did that. So he graduated with a bachelor's in finance. So
yeah.
So
my
you at
last
the
year, so
Oh, the
let's
number. Oh my
go.
gosh. Ugh.
you at the Kelly Business School?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Ooey Pooey out here in these streets. Um,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. That's some Indianapolis stuff. One of the colleges, down here that Rachel is attending at this time. Now, before I go into, because I'm going to start talking about matches. Before we do that, we got Dora down here. You know what I'm saying? We call this the Dora likes to explore moment. She asks you some questions that's not wrestling related,
Yes.
just to see where your mind at, to open it up a little bit. So I'm gonna
Yes.
kick it over to Dora.
Yeah, so you don't have to be so nervous about the rest of our questions later. So,
Okay.
these are just simple things. Don't worry.
Cool.
Okay, I'll start with this. Do you have a favorite show right now? I know you said you're busy and travel a lot. Was there like a leisure show you have that's not wrestling related?
No, I really don't watch any TV at all, to be honest. It's mostly like in free time watching wrestling clips on YouTube or something and just trying to figure out new styles and stuff.
Oh, that's still like watching TV, friend. YouTube's like watching TV at this point
Okay.
in our lives. I definitely feel like it is. So,
Yeah, we go YouTube crazy.
yeah, my kids and me definitely do because I'm like, I need to learn some stuff today. Like, no. Okay. What is your favorite food?
Mm,
It can be
I
a
would
meal too, like if it's like a whole meal that you like to eat together too.
My favorite right now, I'd say, is like it's Hawaiian chicken. Have you heard of that before?
Mm-mm. What is
Okay,
it?
it's like you could cook your chicken however you like it. It's like
Mm-hmm.
fried chicken or grilled chicken. I grill it, and then it's like bell peppers and pineapple, and there's brown sugar,
Oh, that sounds amazing. Uh-huh.
and then you could cook rice. I put rice with it, and it's so fire.
That sounds amazing. See, I'm still hungry. Now I know I didn't eat enough because
It
now I'm
is
like
so
I'm
fire.
hungry again from this. Okay. Okay. What can always make you smile? Like it can be a person, a place, a thing, whatever. Like when you're having a terrible day, what can make your smile come back?
Literally anything. I laugh at everything. Anything makes me smile. Like the simplest thing. Like I have a guinea pig. I have a couple guinea pigs actually, and like just when they look at me, I'm like, oh my gosh, like you're literally so cute. I can't. But literally everything will make me smile.
Oh my gosh, my daughter's had a guinea pig, but I had to punch it in the face one time. I don't like to tell that story, but I did because it bit
Oh
me, so I
no.
punched her. Yeah, Apple was a little jerk sometimes. She liked me a lot, but it was like when we first got her, she bit me
Uh,
and I just backhanded the shit out of her. And I was like, I'm sorry, bro. But she survived, so I was like, you
yeah.
did this to yourself. But she was fine, no problems or nothing. So yeah, but I definitely love
Yeah, they
guinea
get a
pigs.
little, they get,
They're
well, my little dude,
feisty.
they are, like, like, literally over food. And it's like, you look like I don't feed you every day.
Yes, because I remember one time we were gone literally like all day and we came back and like this, she had like a little basketball thing and we were like, we took off her little, because we had like those big cages. So we took the top
Hmm.
off and we were trying to like feed her and clean her and she literally hit the ball at my baby daddy. It was like, psh, like that. And I was
Oh,
just like, see, this is why you got punched. See, this is the games you like to play with me. But yeah, no,
yeah,
I
there's a lot to
definitely,
work
guinea
with,
pigs are
but
funny. I
yeah.
loved having that guinea pig though. Like that was one of my favorite pets that they had of everything was the
Yeah,
guinea
they're
pig.
so
So
funny. They're so
yes.
goofy.
Okay, since we're on the animal, what animal or mystical creature would you like to be reincarnated as? If you could be
Mm,
reincarnated as an animal anyway.
that's a hard one. I would say a goose
A goose. That's so cute. Why a goose?
because I just love those little things. Like, they're so funny to me. And like they're just so innocent and they just go swimming all day. Like why would you not want to be a goose?
I guess that makes sense. Did you ever watch that movie, like, A Swan Princess? That's like an
No,
old
I've never seen
cartoon.
it.
That's a goodie, friend. I would look it up and watch that one for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Heck
this one
yeah.
because they have a goose in there. I'm telling you, like that's the one that'll like. Oh my gosh. Okay. My next question. Is there like a favorite place? Because I know you said you travel. Do you have a favorite place that you've been to that you've traveled so far?
Mm, I think, well, I went to Japan recently. It wasn't for wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that was the most beautiful place I've ever been. I would give anything to live there.
Oh
Like
my
this,
gosh.
everything is so perfect in Japan. I can't even. I
I
could I
want to
could
go so
explain all
bad.
day.
That's so
But
fun.
wrestling wise,
Mhm.
I would say Colorado because I just love the mountains and the scenery. So cute.
Yeah, I went for band when I was in high school to Pikes Peak in Colorado, and that was probably one of
Oh,
my
heck
favorite
yeah.
trips we went on. I didn't ski or nothing because I'm from Texas, so I don't like the cold. So once we got there, I was
Yeah.
like, this is it. We're not doing this shit no more. This is a one-time thing that I'm doing with y'all, and we're not coming back. So, but
No, I
no, I
love
loved
hiking.
it.
I wish we had more time to like stay so we could go like hiking in the mountains or
Hmm.
something.
Yeah, that's one of my places I would like to go back to visit, though, for
Shout
sure.
out to Colorado.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice there. Okay, this one's super probably weird because I feel like I've gotten weird reactions, but do you have a favorite scent?
Um,
Like there's a
like
smell you smell
lotion
and you just
or
love it? Like,
mm, I don't know. I guess like I don't
I
know.
know what I know
Like
I hate the smell of lavender. That's why I asked this question because I know what I don't like, so I ask people what they like. So,
that's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to say there's a smell that I don't necessarily like,
Mhm.
but like I mean, well, I lied. 'Cause there are some scents that I'm like, ooh, what is that? But like it's not necessarily bad. It's just not like one of those things.
Mm-hmm. I love Bath and Body Works. So like that's the place to go. Like besides like
Mm-hmm.
Yankee Candle to get nice smelling candles, Bath and Body Works is the place.
Swear, I will
Yes.
spend all my money there.
Oh, I will say also, I don't know if you know this, but Kohl's also has really good candles. My parents are older, so like they go to Kohl's a lot. Their candles are really good too. I will say that. Their candles
Let's
fantastic.
go. I would have
And
never
they're the
thought
three
Kohl's.
wicks. The three wicks.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
word. I have to go for that.
Yes, for sure. I go every time. I'm like, that's what I'll use your money on, your Kohl's cash. Just let me get some candles.
Yeah.
Goodness
I like
gracious.
the black tie from Bath and Body Works.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Okay, let me. Is it my last one? Or I know. Oh, what is your favorite song right now? It can be like any song, like a warm up song, like your song for your intro, like anything really.
Wait, one more time. I'm sorry.
What's your favorite song?
Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite song necessarily, but I'm really digging Alicia Keys right now.
Yes,
I love
love it.
her.
I love it. No, same. Let me think. Is that? I guess
Don't do it.
who besides yourself? Obviously, like who inspires you to like keep going every day, like not to stop doing the wrestling, not to stop anything, like to just keep going with this dream.
I would say my Grams.
Oh, that's so cute.
She's been so super supportive. Like, when I found wrestling, she just thought I would always just like it, but she didn't think I would actually like do it. She thought I would just grow out of it kind of thing. So then when I started doing it, she was like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to because it's so
Well,
cool.
it's too late.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff.
But ever since I started doing it, and like I told her I wasn't gonna like not do it, she was like, okay, I guess we're just gonna do it then.
Right, I love you, baby.
Yeah.
We're just gonna get it done. This is what we're doing now. Okay.
Yeah.
I
She's
like
done
that.
so
No.
much. Yeah. She's done so much to help me out for it.
I would hope if my daughters ever did wrestling, like my mom would be that way. Because when I wrestled, like in high school and college, like I did amateur wrestling. So like when I wrestled, my mom hated it. Like hated that that's what we chose. Like she would just be like that. She would make
Oh,
like
no.
literally no noises while she would watch us wrestle and anything. And then we'd come back and she'd just be like, "You guys did really good. I think. I'm not sure, but I think y'all did good." I didn't watch some of it, and I'm like, "Oh, moms, you're so crazy."
That's awesome.
Yes. No, but. I guess that is it for my questions, friend. Trey, what are you looking at?
I was just thinking over the question you asked, and then
Okay.
How Rachel said she liked to laugh and everything, and I was like, I could
Like, I don't even know what I thought would happen when I started wrestling, but everything definitely went by like super I don't know. Like everything just happened. Like one day it was like, okay, I'm starting to train. Then the next day it's like, oh snap, we're really right here. So like, I don't even know what I really like thought would come from wrestling, but I don't know. We're here for it.
Yes.
In your short time, how long have you been wrestling? So the people know that.
I started training 2 years ago.
2 years ago. When did you have your first match?
Maybe like 3 or 4 months after that. So
Oh,
a little
that's
over a
fun.
year and a half ago.
Okay. Because I've seen you out here. I seen you against Sue Young. I seen you against Sandra Moon. I low key seen you against your little stint down there in Louisville. I don't know if we want to talk about that. And I've seen you against Mayu Yamashita. Like when people was calling, it was like, you need to get up here. I was like, bro, I don't feel like driving 2 hours. They sent me the match. I was watching it as it was streaming too, though. But I had the match, and I'm like, damn, why you kicked her head off, bro?
Yeah, that one definitely didn't feel very well. But we're live. We're live.
You're alive. So how does it feel like facing some of the top people out here in the industry in your short time that you've been wrestling?
That's a hard one. It's like I never would have thought I'd be here, especially like so quickly. But also, it's like it's really cool just to see like the progress I've made since I started, and so it's like it makes me feel like, am I ready for this? But at the same time, it's like this is my time to shine. I just gotta take it and run with it.
You're ready, friend. Don't worry. Don't doubt yourself. Like, you're ready. Yes, you got this for sure.
So yeah, we're just here for it. Just gotta keep making steps.
Yeah.
I made the real, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, she from Naptown, you know, I rep. I mean, she's trained out of Naptown. Let me let the people know she's not from Naptown. She's
sorry guys.
Out of Naptown. So don't be coming at me like, you said she was from Indianapolis.
No, we didn't. Oh, no, we didn't.
So funny. So the first time I met Rachel, I didn't introduce myself as We Love Wrestling. I just walked up on her and was like, yo, you from Nap?
Yeah,
she was like,
maybe.
She turned and looked at me and was like, what? I was like, you from Nap? She was like, I trained out of Nap, so as a wrestling home, yeah. I'm like, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? But I usually do that to people, not to come like, hey, We Love Wrestling, then you get a fake conversation. I just wanted to hear your real answer.
Yeah.
So let the people know where you're from, and because you trained out of Indianapolis, but where are you actually from?
I'm from New Chicago, and everybody always thinks that means like Chicago, but it's still in Indiana. It's like if you were to take like 2 baby steps away from the border, that's probably about where New Chicago is from Illinois.
So she reps Indiana. She's repping Indianapolis, you know what I'm saying? So don't be trying to get her Chicago. I see what y'all be trying to do.
Don't get it mixed up.
We got Rachel right here, right now. Rachel, I put the clip of you doing a 450 splash, right?
Oh, yeah?
And my inbox went kind of crazy.
Let's go.
It was like, yeah, who is this? I was like, they tell me this Rachel Armstrong, you know what I'm saying? She a new boy. It was like, she repping Nap. I'm like, yeah, she from the home team. We gonna say she from the home team, you know? It was like, okay, we gonna keep an eye on her. But you know, see you in the ring and everything. You had no problem getting up on that top rope. I mean,
is that a short joke?
No.
Huh?
No, he's just impressed by you, friend. That's what that means.
Oh, okay,
you just go up there and have no fear is what he's
I had to make sure because everybody's like, are you sure you could even reach up there?
Are you sure, friend? How tall are you?
I'm 5'1".
Dang it.
Well, okay, technically I'm 5 foot, but I tell everybody 5'1".
I tell everyone I'm 5'9". I'm only 5'7", 5'6" and a half. So same.
I'm gonna be no good now because so many short jokes just came in my head. Like, is that a short joke? And it like threw me so off. I'm like, wait, she is short because I was in the picture.
Look, I've heard them all types of ways, so like you're not even gonna hurt my feelings. I honestly thought that you were going into a short joke there.
I really was. I really wasn't like. I think the one time that I may make a short joke to people, somebody came back and was like, "Well, short people like small packages got big dynamite." So, like, if people look at my Instagram, like anybody who I've heard people be like, "Oh, you're short," or you don't got the height or anything, I'll be like, "All right, that's Big Blue right there. That's Big Risk over there." You know what I'm saying? That's Big Rachel right there. Like, don't be trying to say because a person's short that they got, you know, the personality they can bring and everything else can be big. So don't just, oh, they're
that's
short.
the one.
You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, I wasn't making no short jokes, but trust and believe when you see me out, I'm gonna make some short jokes now.
No.
Yeah, she said she heard them all.
You accused me.
You know, she said she heard them all, but I got a big bag. You know what I'm saying? You might not have heard some of mine. Who's the tallest person you faced so far then?
What'd you say?
Who's the tallest person you faced so far?
Mm.
I really forgot the question I was about to ask her after she said the short joke.
I'm not trying to think.
Yeah.
I really don't know on that one. Be actual with you. Really can't even tell one.
Let's see here. If I go down to
Is there a tall person you want to wrestle, friend?
I want to wrestle Sawyer Rack. I bet that match would go crazy.
She just wrestled Kenzie Page and Kylie Alexa, and she was tossing their little selves around. So, you know,
Oof.
I think they about the same height as you.
Yeah.
But there was my question. I was saying, you know, you like to get on the top rope. Nothing about you being short or anything. And you do your 450 splash, you know. How does it feel just get those moves off? Do you got more of an arsenal we ain't seen yet?
We're working on stuff, that's for sure. So you guys keep your eyes peeled. That's for definite. But it's definitely it feels pretty cool to like pull them off, I would say. Because like high risk is high reward. And like you risk it a little bit and then like it pays off and then you're like, oh snap, I just did that. And then the crowd lets you know because you go crazy. So that's pretty cool.
They do go crazy. Do you got a name for your code red that you do?
No, I don't. I'm so bland with my moves. I don't have any names for them.
They'll come to you, friend. Don't worry. They'll come to you.
Yeah.
They'll know when you got the name. You'll be like, that's the one right there.
Yeah.
We gonna get her some names out here.
Mm-hmm.
Some names.
Y'all help me out.
Everybody help her out, please. You gotta get her cracking. This Dora, I gotta talk about this. You know, this kind of hurt my heart. You know, SmackDown got the Bloodline Civil War going on, so you know, I was at a BLP show. You know what I'm saying? Rachel wins the match. I'm like, oh, it's not Rachel, it'll be Sandra Moon. That's what's up. Great match. If you click right there, you'll see some highlights from it. But Civil War happened, and my heart got torn. You know, my person stayed like 10 minutes away from me. You know, Alice Crawley came out.
Oh,
She got at you.
Yeah, she got me.
And then what she took. So they fighting on the outside, and I'm like, Al, what you doing, Big Al? Big Al hits me with the, she ain't even really from Naptown. Like,
she doesn't even go here.
Right. So I'm looking at Al, I'm like, oh. And that's when I came up and talked to you because I was like, oh, don't hit me like that. Like you making me turn like right in this moment.
Right. When you're
like y'all don't pull me in right now. You pull me in now. You gonna just like, yo, you know me. I'm like, oh man. But you're joining forces with my guy, you know, the big homie, the heavyweight hustle, Calvin Tankman, you know, ran out there, you know, to, you know, how you feel about that Frank the Clown little group they got going up there, you know what I'm saying?
Man, they're little troublesome peeps.
Troublesome.
And that's why they got suspended. So what now? Who got it now?
You think that suspension gonna hold them?
Well, I got backup now, so I guess we're big.
It don't matter now.
We're big chilling now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you and Tankman, and then it's like the Natterday Saints, Levi, Big Al, and FTC. Y'all got two people that's gonna have y'all back.
We got all we need. We'll hold the fort down.
Yes, friend. Yes, tell him.
We got the fort settled.
All right, Big Armstrong out here talking. Talk your stuff, you know, no issues with it. Rachel, I'm gonna ask you a serious question. You know, we've been having a lot of fun here, but this question determines how the rest of the podcast go.
Oh, stop.
It's real serious out here in these streets.
All right. Let me lock in real quick.
The Rock or Stone Cold?
Ooh. Ooh, you really got me right now.
Mm-hmm. It's a tough one, friend. We've only had one person not answer. Like, it was a refusal all the way. We couldn't get them. Couldn't get an answer. No answer.
Still got beef with you, Misty.
I'm dead. I would say. Well, what are we talking? Like how are we looking at it?
We talking the Rock versus
whatever you're
we talking the Rock or Stone Cold. That's all we talking.
Yeah.
We ain't talking like nothing. We just talking the Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin.
All right, I say Stone Cold.
Yeah, it was such a good fucking day. Oh my gosh, such a good day. That's 2 in a row for me. I'm glad we brought this question back these past 2 weeks.
So, guys, we thank you for being here. We love wrestling. This is Rachel Armstrong. No,
it was great seeing you. See you later.
It's it's no right or wrong question there.
Stone Cold.
You know, that's just something we ask. No right or wrong answer. You know, it can be Stone Cold. It can be The Rock. You know, everybody got their own personal preference. You know what I'm saying? Hurtful. Rachel, 1.5 years wrestling. You've been through the Midwest, a little Colorado. You got a match coming up. Got a few matches coming up. But we always ask here, if you could face 3 people that you haven't faced, or 3 people that you want to face, do you have 3 people that you want to face?
Ooh, snap. I want to face everyone, to be real honest. But if there's 3 that are on my radar right now, it's definitely Becca. I'm super excited for that one. She's been a dream match since I started. Athena. Ooh. Super duper huge one for me. And Deonna Purrazzo.
Becca, Athena, and Deonna Purrazzo. You can catch that Becca match coming soon on Black Label Pro. I believe that's July 22nd.
July 22nd.
In Berwyn Eagles, you know, the former home of Shimmer. I don't know if I don't be knowing if I want to make these Chicago trips, but somebody already talked to me about it. I've seen the card. It's supposed to be a banger of a day, 2 shows.
So why not? You get your money's worth.
I know it's just like a 3.5-hour trip for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a little baby road trip.
He's just a little old, friend, you know.
I'm old, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? Like me, like what it's on a Saturday, so I would probably get off work on Friday, and the time they told me to be there, I would have to probably stay the night in Chicago because I wouldn't want to wake up at like 7 a.m. and start driving, or 8 a.m.
Take a buddy. Make it fun at least.
You
Take a
don't like
buddy, bring
people.
some snacks.
That's the
You
other
don't like
thing.
nobody.
My people ain't like my people. They know I watch wrestling and everything, and they with it. Like, but they ain't about that road trip life. I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to a show. They be like, where is that? I'll be like, Chicago. They be like, nah, bro, we ain't traveling to Chicago to watch.
Yeah, one of my best friends, his girlfriend went with us to an AEW show for the first time. She had no idea it was going to be 4 hours. She was like, wait. And we were like, yep, you're going to be here for a little bit, friend. That's all I got to say. Some time. And she was like, this is bullshit.
Oh, no.
So I did get a friend to come out to one show, and he was there, and we was outside, and he was like, hey, bro, it's over. I was like, it's done? He was like, I'm done. It was like this 2 hour mark. He was like, I'm going to do something else. I was like, man, I'm going to catch you when this is over then.
See you later.
But yeah, to get him to go to Chicago, I would have to like put, like, we're going to go to the bar afterwards and do this and that and go out. And I ain't about all that. Not at all. Let's see, Rachel. Ooh. You might be able to get those matches. I don't know. I'm just sitting in my head out. The Athena one, from what I've heard, I don't know if that was gonna happen. But the other two might be possible.
Crossing my fingers.
I mean, well, one of them is already gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You ready for Becca?
I'm ready.
She been appearing on MLW. You know, she out there killing on the East Coast. She was just in the Midwest last weekend. Musical pop diva, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we gonna see.
Battle of the 450.
She does do that 450. Who? Let's move on. I'm not even gonna bring that up. We'll see on the 22nd who got the better 450. Oh man. Yeah, I got to ask you. You do a 450. So many people, not so many. It's a few people out here do 450s. Who you know do the best 450?
Well, other than me.
Okay.
So I was gonna say, besides yourself, obviously.
There it is. Okay. You got it.
I don't know. There's a lot of people. I mean, not a bunch, but there's quite a few that have a pretty smooth one, I think.
Who got a smooth
one? I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
She can only speak on herself, friend. You know what I mean? Like, that's all she. Yeah, that's what we're talking
about. I try to pry a little bit.
No, I can't think of your names on the top of my head, but when I be at my little YouTube voyages, I see all kinds of people doing them. So,
Rachel, rounding up here. If someone's never seen you wrestle, and they like, yo, who is Rachel Armstrong? What is she about? What does she do? Then you got like 2 matches that you would tell them to watch that shows, you know, your skills in the ring.
I would say my first match with Billy at Girl Fight.
With Zoe?
Billy Starks.
Yeah. Oh. That was when people started saying something.
I don't even remember what that was, but that was like my first Girl Fight, and like I swear after that match everybody's like, "Oh snap, who is this chick?" But I think that's still one of my favorite matches I've had. And I would say my match with Miyu.
Okay.
I like him.
That's good. I would also add in that Sandra Moon match.
I love her.
Just stop it after she does the 450. You know, she wins the match. You don't need to see anything else that happens.
Yeah. It's a wrap after that.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. I'm just happy that we was able to get this conversation out the way because I was like, yo, she from Indiana. I don't know if she does podcasts or not, but me being Dora tell you, I was like, me being from Indiana, she got to come through and bless us one time.
Let's go.
And we out here in these streets. Next time I see Rachel, what you like, a small shirt? Because you only like 5 foot. So
oh my gosh. I
I got that one in there. I had to get that one in there. I got you a We Love Wrestling shirt, Rachel. You know, you from Indiana. We rep it all day.
So rep the brand.
You getting them We Love Wrestling shirts, but you know it's all good. Damn, she picked Stone Cold, bro.
Man,
that was
just,
like 10 you know, are good pickers. Some people pick so well. Their choices are so good. You know, that's just what happens. It's just a good choice. Solid, some might say, you know.
Who has been someone that's been influential to you in the game since you started?
I would say Billy Starks. I met her pretty early on. And ever since I had that match with her, she was one of my first out of training matches, kind of. And ever since then, I think I proved myself enough to her, and she's definitely been one of the people I could get a hold of and ask for advice and anything. She's there for me, so that's definitely super cool.
Shout out to Big Bill.
She's out there killing it right now.
Yes, she is. Big Bill, I know you still do BLP, but if you're gonna be Xing it out at the point, you gotta put somebody over on the way out. But that's I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Pass it on.
Spread the word.
Yeah, pass it on.
I hit her up. I'll let her know. She be like, stop. I'll be like, I'm just saying. Rachel, we call this right here, I'll put yourself over moment. This is where you let the people know your social media, ways they can support you. Like if you got a Pro Wrestling Tees store, if you got a not a Spotify, I'm tripping.
A
YouTube, a T Public, anything, things you got coming up you want them to know about. We just want you to put yourself over.
Yeah, I have a Pro Wrestling Tee shop, Rachel Armstrong. I got one shirt design on there so far, working on adding some more. Catch me at a show with all kinds of merch. I got pictures, bracelets, stickers, t-shirts there too. I'm on Instagram and Twitter mostly, Rachel _Armstrong, and on Twitter we got Armstrong18Rach. So follow me on there, like me. You'll see a lot of my content, a lot of where I'm going. So yeah, let's build the brand.
Yes.
She building brands. Ooh. What is your brand then?
Girl, we really don't got a brand. It's just Armstrong.
She's building it. Dang, why you have this pressure on her right now? Dang,
spread the word, right?
I'm not. She said build the brand, so I'm just asking what's the brand? And she like, I don't even got the brand. I'm like, come on.
It's building. Dang, it's in there. You just threw her off. It was a weird question.
Too deep. It's just me.
It's just you.
It's just me.
Then who?
We working on it. We working on it.
Who is me then?
It's Rachel Armstrong.
Who is Rachel Armstrong?
You gotta rep the Rachel Armstrong brand.
What's the Rachel Armstrong brand?
It's building. She's building it. You're hearing it right now. What do you mean?
It's the foundation right now. We're working on it.
Yeah. Just brainstorming right now. You don't know too much. You just gotta wait. Okay, just give us some time.
It's good. Rachel's got fire. So you don't want to mess with Rachel because then you're gonna get the smoke. But like not.
That's what you're telling me if I'm trying to book you.
Wait. Not. Not everyone gets the smoke because most people get nice Rachel. But then if you mess with me, then I gotta show you the smoke. Cause then I gotta show you what Rachel's about. Cause it's just like that. But Rachel smiles all the time, so yeah, I don't know. I'll talk to you. And
I'll talk to you.
I'll talk to you. I'll smile and stuff.
That's that new Chicago in her,
But-
man. I don't know what's going
Shut
on.
up.
But if we're wrestling, then like I gotta show you the smoke.
I was saying if somebody was trying to book you, I wasn't saying like bring the smoke. Hey, Rachel,
Like-
you're just ready to go at it. What's going on?
You thought you were trying to fight. Like that's
She's
what I
like,
thought you were
yo,
asking.
you
her.
want
Like,
the
are you trying
smoke?
to fight?
I mean-
Like, what way are you asking her? Like,
Yeah,
I was
what's
just-
the question? Because now I'm confused.
If I just came up to you and said, hey, who is Rachel Armstrong? Why should we know Rachel Armstrong? What would you say?
Because I do cool things. And like we're just happy to be here. So I hope people just match my energy, you know?
The Rachel Armstrong brand, match her energy.
Yeah, we're here to have a good time.
Guys, as I said, Rachel Armstrong, you know, Brick Land, you know what I'm saying? She building the brand over here. If you don't know her, make sure you know her. All her links are in the description. If you're on the podcast version, come to the YouTube version and check us out. If you're on the YouTube version, go check it out on the podcast version because, you know, the podcast always gets more than the YouTube. Alongside with this, you know, I have been at a few Rachel Armstrong matches. They have been loaded on YouTube. They haven't been released yet, but we're going to go ahead and unlock them. So as you're watching this, go ahead, click on the matches. Her and Sandra Moon, her and Sue Young, her and Maya Yamashita, that's a surprise match that someone sent me that Rachel was in. But check all them matches out. You can click them right over there on the links. On the links right there.
Let's go.
And I'm Trey D. And like I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too street. Nah, for the culture. Ooh.
How many women
I love
got?
wrestling and you love wrestling, then we.
You're not here, you missing out. Is this show?